What's going on, your vaping delinquents? This is the vaping fish here, and I decided to do another video because the next video I want to do is gonna be a long one. So I wanted to squeeze this one in there, but I think it's gonna be too long of a video. Um, so I'm gonna break it in two parts when it comes to RDAs and mech mods. So this video is just going to be a shorter one, just telling you what you might need for your building your RDAs, and then the next video will be the RDAs themselves and the mech mods that you can use to fire them up, besides your regular mods, as long as they have enough power according to your build, right? All right, so this is a box, random box I just got. It's a survival dry box. I just like the size, sturdiness of it. It's made in the USA by MTM or MTS. I don't really know the brand, but it's a nice little sturdy box. It's waterproof. Why waterproof? I don't know. I don't give a shit, but it was nice. So it has 3 lock snaps. Why do I need such a large box? You don't need such a large box, but I got a large box because I wanted to put a lot of shit in it. So this is what I'm gonna show you what I have, and I'm gonna tell you what you need. Basically, you don't need everything. I said basically again, shit. What you need. You don't need a lot of the shit, But I like to use Japanese organic cotton. That's what I use. This is a brand I found on eBay. It's been working out pretty good, so I'm using this, and this is what I'm gonna keep on using unless I find something different. I haven't tried. I have 4 packs, so it's more than enough to last me a while. So I won't change anything until I finish that shit. Now, ohm meter. Very basic ohm meter. I got a large multimeter. If this is giving me doubts, I'll get the large multimeter and check it. But this one works pretty decent. I mean, I compare it to the mods, and they match. So dork. 2 AAA batteries, switch on, and you put your RDA there. It'll tell you the ohms you have on your build or your coils. One's for ohms, the other one's for voltage. So the large one's for ohms. You can use this as a deck to actually build your coils here. I've used it many times. Would I recommend it? Yeah, it's alright, but you can break off that part. So you need to be careful how much strength you apply to it. So a basic ohm meter. This run from $10 up to $20, depending where you get it at. I think I paid like $14 for this one. It works pretty good. This wire cutters, you need small, pointy tip wire cutters to get into very small places to clip off the leads of the coil. So these ones are running on Amazon for like 4 something. I got it for like 4 something on Amazon. So I've seen them for like $10 too, but on Amazon they're like 4 something. Their brand on this shit is, I don't really know, CHP. Yeah, CHP. Max cut 1.5 millimeter copper wire. Made in Italy. Yeah. So nice little clippers. I like them. Another thing I got, to cut the cotton is this multi-tool. Spring-loaded scissors, small scissors. This is a Craftsman. Got it at Sears for like $6 or $7. I had it there, and some of my kits I have here at home. So this is an extra one I had, and I bought it. I got it for the kit. So small scissors come in handy to cut the cotton. You can use the little clippers, the wire clippers, but just get small scissors. They're sharp, and just cut the cotton with it. Small little multi-tool thing. Again, you don't need everything that I'm showing, but some of the stuff. This is a Triton RTA kit to rebuild the coils on the Triton. I keep that stuff here, but I also keep all my screwdrivers. The one that came with the kit, and all the other ones that come with the RDAs. All RDAs come with extra. The majority I've gotten come with extra O-rings and small little loose screwdrivers that work awesome. And I use those to wrap holes sometimes. And Uncle Uncle Bill's liver gripper. These are two pinpoint precision tweezers. You see, that's the holder right there, and just press it. These are spring loaded. They're springy. Well, not spring loaded, but springy, very pointy tweezers. So this is what I use to grab the cotton that I'm putting through the coil. Just grab it and pull it out slowly. So, and also to maneuver the cotton around the RDA, I use a screwdriver and this thing just to position it correctly and stuff like that. So the little tweezers, they're like, I mean, they're not cheap. They're like $4 or $5, for the set, but they're pretty neat, and they work pretty good. So they come in handy. And again, I had these already, and they're made here in the USA. Nice little tweezers to small pointy tip. What else? Oh, I got this thing. This coil jig. This one I got it for like $7. I think it was like $7. It's not expensive. This is actually pretty cheap. This is a jig you can use to build also. What it does is that's your 510 screwing connection. So you're screwing your RDA, and you have your deck to build on. Here on top you tie the wire. Here you open it up, and inside here is a little container that has a lot of different little rods with different diameters that will help you create your coils. And this thing creates very tight coils. I like that. As you can see, let me see if you can see all those little different rods, different sizes. So what you do is you position one in this little hole, tighten it up, and then you put your wire here, and then you long lead, and then you start wrapping your coils. So it's a pretty neat little jig. It for me, it does better than just the regular screwdriver, because you can really jam up on it and really put strength on it when you're coiling up, so you get those nice tight coils. And for less than $10, I think it's worth it. They have it in different colors. So it's a little coil jig that I use to build the coils. Do you need it? No. The screwdriver will suffice. But now this shit you need. These are ceramic tip tweezers. These are life mods, and they have those ceramic tips. So when you're handling your coils, you're building them, you have to compress them and stuff like that, while they're hot. This ceramic will not transfer heat to the handle of the tweezers. So this one do come in very handy. You're gonna need those. Another thing I have, wire. Start with Canton wire. You don't need anything else. I got 20 gauge, 22 gauge, 24 gauge, 26 gauge, 28 gauge, even 32 gauge. And I also got some nichrome 80. So that's the wire that you can do your builds with. I mean, you'll start checking your preferences and stuff like that. This is a kit I got for like $10 off Amazon also. This is an e-cig magic stick. This is for e-cigs. This is what it came advertised as. And it's also a coil device, making device. That you put the thing there, those little rods, you put on the stick, and it has the little screws, and then you just twist it, and it makes your coils tight and nice. It has the little screwdriver, some plastic tweezers, some scissors. The scissors ain't worth the shit. But, the little jig to make the coils are good. The little rods are good. That's basically what you're going to use. I said basically again. Do I recommend this thing? Not really. I mean, I prefer this little jig than this. But, it's something you can use. Another thing that I got in here, it's some electrician's needle nose. I have never used these. Never, ever used these. I got them, but these are Blue Cells. I got it from Blue Cell on Amazon also. But they're spring loaded. But I never used them. I mean, I know they're gonna come in handy someday, but I have just never used them. And also a set of precision screwdrivers, flat and Phillips. I never used these either. I had them there in one of my toolboxes, and I remembered and I got them out and put them in here just in case, but I haven't used them. So that comes to me telling you what you're gonna need if you want to start building. But it's very fun if you're gonna buy an RDA and you ain't got shit to build it with. So not a smart thing. So what I am gonna suggest is this to you. Just a basic, 24 gauge, A1 Kento wire is all you need to start your builds. You don't need all the other sizes. 24, you can do a lot of different builds. So I would suggest 24 is pretty good. I started with 24 and it's worked out pretty good. So 24, 26 still good too, but 24 I think is a well-rounded number. So 24 gauge A1 cable, some cotton, organic cotton, non-bleached cotton, just regular cotton. I wouldn't use it because it might impart some flavor. So a lot of people are using the Japanese one, and I like Japanese one. So when I get Japanese one, get Japanese one. If not, just use natural, organic, unbleached cotton, and that works. So cotton, wire, ohm meter, very important. That's like main tool here. You need to know what the hell you're building. So ohm meter, cotton, wire, and you are gonna need your cutters, and your tweezers. So this is what you need, because your RDA will come with a little screwdriver. That little screwdriver, you can build the holes there, with that screwdriver, so you don't need extra stuff. If you can get the jig or the kit, that's going to help you a lot to get very nice tight coils, but you don't need to buy that stuff. So it's just the cutters, the tweezers, the meter, the wire, and the cotton. This is what you need to build. You don't need anything else. This will get you by. But of course, once you start messing around with it, you start doing different builds on it, different techniques and stuff, and you start needing other wires, other gauge wires. I bought some stuff without knowing if I was going to use it or not. I just knew it was going to come in handy somehow. But I figured that, once I started building that, there's a lot of things here that you don't really use. Like, for example, you don't need jigs, stuff like this. You just don't need them. Screwdrivers work fine. This precision screwdriver, they have different sizes, so these ones work, So you can choose to get that because you have the different, diameters on those screwdrivers, or get this, or get this. This for me is my favorite. It works pretty damn good. So it's you will adapt and you will create your own way of building. So, and you will see what kind of tools you're going to use all the time. So that's basically it. So this is my kit for building RDAs. This is what I use. Not everything, but my box for building RDAs. So if you're thinking about get into drippers, you better get this basic stuff I show you because you're going to need it. So see you guys soon, and catch you later with another video. Bye-bye.